art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and glory, forever and ever. Amen. Sorry.
Yeah, like the phone.
Do you want to do the adoption of minutes, or you wait until tomorrow? You wait until tomorrow, or you do? Adoption of minutes?
Yes, Madam Vice President, acting as President today, I wish to move the adoption of the minutes for Thursday, December the 17th, 2018. If I may have a second.
A second.
Accepted.
Move it second.
Accepted and seconded. As many as are in favor of the minutes as presented.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. The minutes are accepted. Motions for leave of absence, who needs to resign. Swearing in of some senators. Communications by the President. Messages from the Governor General. Messages from the House of Assembly.
Sorry, messages from the House of Assembly. Messages from the House of Assembly.
Bahamas number 22. Message to the Honorable the President and Honorable members of the Senate from the Speaker and representatives of the Honorable House of Assembly. The House of Assembly acquaints the Honorable the Senate that they have agreed to the following resolution and desire the consent of that Honorable Chamber, namely, resolves that the House authorizes the Treasurer to sell 1.267 acres of land situated at the junction of Ambrista and Wilmer Streets, Foxhill, in the island of New Providence, to the Minister of Housing. House of Assembly, Nassau, 23rd January, 2019. House and Military Speaker.
Document be brought up. Remain on the table. Communications by the President. Messages from the Governor General. Sorry. Laying of documents by ministers.
Yes, Madam President, I wish to lay the following orders on the table of the Senate. The Financial Intelligence Unit Designation of Foreign Financial Intelligence Units Order 2018. The Business License Amendment First Schedule Order 2018. And the foreign notices, Madam President. Fiscal Responsibility Act 2018. Appointed Day Notice 2018. Commercial Entities Substance Requirements Act 2018. Appointed Day Notice 2018. Removal of Preferential Exemptions Act 2018. Appointed Day Notice 2018. Public Holidays Boxing Day 2018. Opening of shops Notice 2018. Public Holiday New Year's Day 2019. Opening of shops notice 2018. Public Holidays Majority Rule Day 2019. Opening of shops notice 2019. Madam, I'd like to present them all as a group. Oh, no, two more, sorry. And the following directions. The Bahamas Registered Stock Directions 2018. Bahamas Registered Stock 21, 23, 25, 28, 38, and 2048. The Bahamas Registered Stock Directions 2019. Bahamas Registered Stock 22, 24, 26, 29, 39, and 2049. And the following report, Madam President. The Education Loan Authority report for June the 30th, 2017. Madam, I've already initialed them all.
Documents be laid on the table. Communications by senators. Fred, you want to speak to the senator? Questions? Answers to questions? Presentation of petitions? Appointment of select committees? Reports of committees? First reading of bills? Consideration of House amendments? Resolutions? Discharge of select committees? Notices for future meetings?
President, I wish to give notice of the resolution that was just brought from the House, if I may obtain a copy of it. Madam President, I wish to give notice of the following resolution. We intend to debate this resolution tomorrow. It's the 31st of January at 10 a.m. in the morning. So I'll read the opening paragraph and the ending paragraph. Whereas the Treasurer of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, the Treasurer, a corporation sole established under Section 4.1 of the Ministry of Finance Act, Chapter 23, Statute Law of the Bahamas, the Act, is seized in fee simple and trust for Her Majesty in the right of her government of the said Commonwealth for public purposes of the hereditament described in the schedule hereto, in brackets, the hereditament. And the last paragraph, Madam President. Now therefore be it resolved that pursuant to Section 5.3a of the Act, this House approves the conveyance by the Treasurer to the purchaser of the hereditament for the nominal sum of $10 in the said currency.
Thank you, Senator. Orders for clerks?
Madam President, I rise to second the resolution.
The resolution has been moved and seconded. All those in favor? Okay. Order that the notice be brought up. Order that the notice be laid on the table. The chair recognizes Senator Mitchell.
Yes, sorry. Madam Vice President, I'd like to renew the notices standing in the name of the opposition.
Thank you. So, I didn't sign that. Adjournment?
Madam
Not yet?
Madam
You have
President, I wish
something else?
to remove the renewal of all notices in the name of the government.
Thank you, sir. Adjournment?
Madam President, at this time we wish to take a few moments out to pay our condolences, our heartfelt condolences to a former parliamentarian, a member of Parliament, former member of Parliament for Cat Island, Mr. Urban Knowles. Mr. Urban Knowles served as a very competent and able member of Parliament. He also served as chairman of BAIC, and he also served as a minister in the government. He had a stellar record in terms of his public service. He started off his career running for the then Bahamian Democratic Party, which eventually merged with with the FNM again to become the official opposition back in the late 70s and early 90s. But Mr. Knowles would probably be known more for his achievements in his business life. He was one of the premier businessmen in this country for about 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s. He was probably, I don't want to say that he was the best road builder, but if you would pick about 2 or 3, he would be in the top 3 in terms of road building. His son, Emil Knowles, has followed in his footsteps, and from Knowles Construction, and he is also one of our top road builders. Mr. Knowles was married to my cousin, a Seminole, from Inagua, and we have very close family ties with all of the Knowles children. So for me, this is a personal matter also. He's going to be buried at Bahamas Faith Ministries on Saturday at 10 a.m. So on behalf of all the government senators, I wish to extend our heartfelt condolences to the entire Knowles family.
Thank you, Senator. The chair recognizes Senator Mitchell.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. I want to join with the expressions of the government leader this afternoon to mark the passing of my friend, Irvin Knowles, who I've known for most of my life, and who, in my view, was an extraordinary individual as a member of Parliament. I used to always remark that, some of us, when we talk to our constituents, we're always going gently into the good night, being sure that we don't offend. But Irvin had this thing where he just told you what he thought, and that was the end of that. And I always admired his ability to be so frank in the discharge of his duties. It did not cause him any damage, as far as I could tell, with his constituents, because he was elected in 1977, elected again in 1982, and elected again in 1987. So he had obviously enduring affection with his constituents, and elected on both sides of the House. He started first, as the minister said, as a member of the BDP, and then ended up his career as a member of the Progressive Liberal Party. And I think I became, in a personal way, close to him because I was a student in the UK at law school at the time of the Commission of Inquiry. And of course, there was no WhatsApp in those days, which was 1982, 83, 84. So the way you kept in touch was by phone. And so every morning from London, I would, my telephone bill was enormous, but every morning from London, I would be speaking to Irvin Knowles on the phone, getting the latest from what was happening with the Commission of Inquiry. And that relationship endeared us one to the other up to the time of his passing. One of the things I regret, as I was talking to Emil, his son, is that I saw his wife and I knew that he was ill and ailing. And you always say to yourself, you need to stop by. And of course, time runs out on you and you haven't. But if we believe that he's gone to a better place and is able to know the expressions of support, love, and concern that those who are left behind have for his contribution to our country, I hope that he is able to hear these expressions and know that we appreciate all the dedication which he gave, certainly to help building up Cat Island. He put enormous investments in Cat Island, in road building, in the subdivisions there. And in 1991, when he resigned, he was succeeded by the now leader of our party, Honorable Brave Davis. For all of those reasons that we mentioned here today, I thought it was important for us to mark the fact that Irvin Knowles was here in this official place. Too many times we say, when someone passes who's made that kind of contribution, you say, the youngsters say, well, who is that? and you have to go over the history of who those persons are. It tells us, of course, that life on the public stage is ephemeral, and you should do whatever you can while you're on the stage to make your contribution. I wish to extend, therefore, condolences to his wife, to his children on his passing, and may he rest in peace.
On their behalf, Senator, we accept that. Adjournment?
Yes, Madam President, I move that the business of the Senate be adjourned to Thursday, the 31st of January at 10 a.m.
Second.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that the Senate be adjourned to Thursday, January 31st at 10 a.m. The Senate is adjourned. Oh, sorry. All in favor? Aye. Those opposed? The ayes have it. The Senate is adjourned.
I still move
The Senate is adjourned. Now stands.